Hi, this is Chris Dwyer coming to you from Infinity Discs. Today I'm going to show you how to properly create a CD insert for printing. I'm going to show you how to properly create bleed and properly how to save the CD insert at 300 dpi so that it's sent in correctly so that it prints with the absolute best quality. So we're in Photoshop here, so we're just going to go to File, New, and well, we'll just put CD sample insert. I'm just going to make the size of it, let's just say 10 by 10, which is really doesn't make any difference. 10 inches by 10 inches, so this is going to be basically 10 by 10 by 10. Then we'll drag in a template. You want to keep the color mode, it's hit in CMYK. Again, 10 by 10 inches. Okay, so here's our basically pretty much our canvas size, right? So I've got my CD template that I send out to people, and you should basically, whomever's going to print anything for you, always ask for a template. People print stuff in different sizes and whatnot, so always ask for a template. So here's basically, I'm just going to take and just drag in my template here. You can take it and drag it from the layers panel, take it, drag it in. So basically, so we'll just size this up. Let's just, we don't need this any longer, so we'll click out of there. So use the hand tool to kind of reposition everything. Alright, so this is basically, this is my final dimensions right here. And we'll just draw some rulers, and I'll show you some other things. Some rulers, rulers, rulers. Oop, rulers. So basically what's inside all this blue area, that's what's going to be the final cut, because we're going to cut right here, right here, right here. I'm sorry, and then down here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create some sort of a background to it. You can do, bring in a photo or whatever. I'm just going to, for the purpose of just educating you, I'm just going to do a generic black background. So we'll come up here to our rectangular marquee tool and come up here, and you're going to want to select over the crop marks at least a 1/16 to an 1/18 of an inch between here and here. You want bleed. That's what bleed's going to be. Because when we cut through here, if we don't have it, if we don't have a background here, there's going to be white. There might be white around an edge or two because if you don't cut it absolutely perfect. So we're just going to create a background. And once this is selected, come down to the foreground and double click. We'll just make a generic black background, and then come down here to our paint bucket tool right here. And you want to, after your paint bucket tool is selected, create a new layer and come in here and click, and that'll be your background. So you want to come up here and deselect. Come up here again and then deselect. Now we'll just make some generic type. You can either press T or for the type tool, or you'll just click down here and we'll just say CD sample insert. Now it's you're writing in black because black's selected down here. So what you want to do is just select it, come over to the foreground, and we'll just reverse it out in white. How about that? Come up here, click to drag. Now let's just fix that spelling. CD sample insert. So now we'll just basically take it and we will, open up a logo, and I'll show you how to position that. So go File, Open, find my logo on my desktop, open it up, and we'll open it up. And you could just drag this window down here, and then just drag over your logo in here. And then just to select something, all you need to do is come over. If you're in CS6, just click to select. Select it. We'll blow it up by Command T to select it. Click Shift so it won't get skewed when you increase the size. So we'll just put it in the center, and we'll just center up that a little bit. Now, let's just sit. I mean, you could do something a heck of a lot more complicated. Just the purpose is to show you that you need bleed out of here on a template. You need to create the background. 16th to an eighth of an inch bigger are all around it. And now I'll just show you how to properly save it. So come up, save as. Since this is a small insert, not something that's like 10 feet by 10 feet, well, you want to save it as a Photoshop file, so click save. This is a very important one. This is the most important thing. So since this is such a small, since it's only 4 inches by 4 inches roughly, a little bit bigger than that, you can get away with sending it in the smallest file size and come down to compression. And this is really important. You can compress it with Jpeg compression, which is basically lossless compression, which is, well, it's not lossless. It basically takes out areas of the image that you can't see with your eye. So just, you want to JPEG compression and keep it at the maximum quality, image quality, and do not downsample, because if you downsample at this, it's going to lessen the quality. So do not sample. Smallest file size, do not downsample, JPEG compression, and maximum image quality, and then just click saved. And you will not, you won't see any image quality loss when it's printed. Again, it's Chris Dwyer signing out. It's just a simple way to create a sample insert. We'll be doing a bunch more videos like this.